Hi guys, today we're here at Brands Hatch, invited down by Porsche GB for their We Drive event with Esme Hawkey. It's pushing a lot more of women into the industry and my sort of cup of tea, motorsport. So we get to drive this range of cars on track doing what they do best. So let's see how they all get on. I am down at the Brands Hatch Indy Circuit with Porsche GB, getting to test out their 718 fleet, doing what they do best. Learning more about the cars, we drive and the team, it was now time to hit the circuit. So starting off simple, we've got the 718 Cayman. Now this is the 2 litre, 300 horsepower, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. Now it gives us a 0 to 60 time of 4.9 seconds with that PDK box. Now this is the first one we're going to take out onto the Indy Circuit, so let's see how we get on. But don't let the 2 litre fool you. Weighing just 1.35 tonnes and 380 Nm of torque, it still packs a punch. The expertly tuned suspension and mid-engine gives the car a joyful balance and drive. Mixed with a 7-speed PDK, this Cayman just begs to be driven on the limit, while still having the comfort to be daily driven. I'm now back for my first session and it took a little bit of getting used to the track. I've never driven here before and also never driven something like a Porsche on track. So first impressions, absolutely loved it. The 718 standard Cayman, the 2 litre was more than enough. You can have a lot of fun and there's still plenty of power by your foot. But I'm excited to see now, as we progress, what are the differences? Next up we have the Porsche Boxster, still a 718, but this is a 4 litre 6-cylinder beast. Now we have 400 horsepower and a 7-speed PDK. So let's see how we get on in this one. Sticking with the PDK, but we're swapping to a fabulous flat 6 Gts Boxster. Weighing slightly more at 1.4 tonnes and a cracking 430 Nm of torque, this convertible isn't a car you want to mess with. 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds. This is an engaging sports car which certainly holds its own on the track. Only question is, roof up or down? The Boxster was definitely a different experience. It's a little bit heavier because of the convertible roof, but still so much fun. The GTS has more than enough power and you can really notice the step up on the standard 2 litre engine. You can't beat a 6-cylinder noise. Next up, we got the Cayman 718 GTS. This means we have a 6-speed manual, 4.5 seconds to 60 and 400 horsepower beneath our right foot. So, how are we going to go with this one? Adding a fixed roof and a 6-speed manual, we're now in the Cayman GTS. With 400 horsepower and 420 Nm of torque, the figures all point to a fast lap. But to make it even better, we get a lock-in rear diff and sportier adaptive dampers, making the car easy to hit the apex. More engagement and driver feel, this was a car I really felt I could push. The next toy I got to play with was the Cayman GTS. Now there wasn't too much different from the Boxster, but you did feel a lot more of the handling. I mean, it turns in and rotates really nicely and you can just power out those corners so easily. This car is a lot of fun. And last but not least, this is one of my bucket list cars to drive, so I am super excited. It is the 718 Cayman Gt4. Now this has a 4 litre 6-cylinder beautiful sounding engine, which means we can get a 0 to 60 time in 4.5 seconds because we are in a manual, so a proper sports car. This is the one I'm looking forward to most. Still a 6-speed manual, this is the ultimate driver's car, giving us 20 more horsepower than the GTS and redlining at 8,000 RPM. But don't forget the aerodynamics. The GT4 focuses on all-out performance on the track. Larger air intakes, front lip spoiler and wider Cup 2 tyres, all aiding in cooling and incredible grip. Mixed with a sophisticated suspension set up and developed under Porsche Motorsport, this is a car you really learn the capabilities of and find the limit. So let's jump on board to see just how well it does around Brands Hatch.
Yeah, that's it. Local.
last but by no means least was my dream car, the Cayman Gt4. And all I've got to say is it is still top of my list now of cars I need to own. This thing on track was a monster. It is that next step up from the GTS, and you've really noticed the tweaks Porsche have made to make sure this is a very heavily track focused road car. But yeah, I love this thing. I will definitely be searching Auto Trader for one, but yeah, I'm gonna dream for now. And a huge thank you to Porsche GB for this event. The We Drive campaign with Esme Hawkey has been a fantastic opportunity to learn about the possibilities for women in motorsport, whilst being a part of an incredible, amazing group of girls. This has been an absolutely incredible day, and a huge thank you to Porsche GB for inviting us down and putting a massive movement for women in motorsport. I think it's given all of us ladies a huge drive to really push forward and a taste of what these cars can really do. I think we often forget that Porsche cars are built with track in mind, so really trust what these road cars can do. But that's it guys, you all know the drill. To make my journey your journey, like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!